What is the single best exercise to help heal patellofemoral pain syndrome? I get asked this question all the time, and it's a hard one to answer because there's not just like one single exercise, because healing patellofemoral pain syndrome is a process and it happens over time. You need several exercises to completely resolve the problem. But I will give you one thing, just hang with me as I go through an explanation here to properly convey the idea to you, because there isn't really just one thing that I can nail down, but there's a milestone. If we talk about milestones, like important things that need to happen, I would say there is one milestone that you need to achieve in order to fix patellofemoral pain syndrome for the long term. Now, like I was saying, it's a process to fix patellofemoral pain syndrome, which means that you have to go through a progression of exercises and gradually march through different phases of healing in order to get to the point where you're feeling confident in your knee and you feel that it's healthy enough for you to get back to all the activities that you love to do, like running, walking as much as you want, kneeling on it, lifting weights, jumping even. You can get back to all those things if you have patellofemoral pain syndrome, but you just have to go through the process. But this idea of a muscle imbalance is not usually talked about, and honestly, it eludes most healthcare professionals because they may convey the idea to you that it's just an exercise away, fixing this problem. Do this leg extension exercise or do this leg raise exercise for a few months and it's going to fix the problem for the long term. And that's just not the case. That's not how this works. Thinking that way is very much like thinking that changing from white bread to wheat bread and doing that for a few months is going to help you lose 50 pounds if you're trying to lose weight. But that's not how that works either. It's really a ton of little golden BBs that you have to shoot at the problem in order to be successful. There is no silver bullet that's going to fix the problem, just like with weight loss. Yeah, switching from white to wheat might be one of those BBs, but you also might need to purchase a scale. You might need to get on the scale every day and see what you weigh. You might need to start counting your calories every day, and a combination of those things with some other factors like starting to exercise more all come together. It's a process to help you achieve your weight loss goals. It's the same thing with fixing patellofemoral pain syndrome for the long term. But if I had to nail it down to that milestone, when it comes to weight loss, because I used to be a personal trainer, I used to help people with weight loss all the time, I would say that counting calories, not for everyone, but for a lot of people, can be that milestone when it comes to weight loss. If you keep track of how many calories you're taking in and how many calories you're burning with exercise, and you find the number that you should be at and stay below it, then generally you're going to lose weight and feel healthier and be healthier. But the skill, like figuring out how to count calories, that's the milestone. But you can still have the skill and not apply it properly. It's possible that you're counting calories, but you're not exercising and you're still overeating and just recording it. You're not using the skill properly. When it comes to fixing patellofemoral pain syndrome, the milestone that I think everybody needs to achieve is being able to, on command, tighten your glutes individually without your thigh muscles also contracting. If you can, right now in your chair, think about squeezing your glute muscles, tighten up those glute muscles. You can do this sitting, standing, lying down, any position. You should be able to tighten up your glute muscles and feel your thigh muscles not tighten up very much. They might tighten up a little bit, but if those thigh muscles are the main muscles that are tightening when you're thinking to tighten up your glutes, or if you can't just fire one side of your glutes, like your right side, but your left side also wants to fire, you need to figure that out. That's the milestone. Once you can figure that out, then you can start to do specific exercises to strengthen your glutes and be successful at it. Because if you're doing a glute exercise, an intentional glute exercise, and you're not really firing your glutes well, you're using your thigh muscles more, then you're not going to strengthen your glutes. You're going to strengthen your thigh muscles, and that's going to feed into the knee problem. Some people fail because of this. They think they're doing a glute exercise. Even the healthcare professionals fail. They come into my office and I treat them. And they're the ones out there sometimes helping people with patellofemoral pain syndrome, and they're just not the best suited to do it. They're great at helping people with other conditions. But when it comes to avoiding surgery, medications, and injections for patellofemoral pain syndrome and fixing the problem naturally, I'm a specialist in that. And I find that the milestone that everybody needs to cross, if they haven't yet, is getting their glutes to fire properly. Then comes using it. Because there's a lot of, you might be out there saying, I can do that. But then you have to go do the exercises. You have to go through the discomfort of tightening up your glutes on a squat, on a lunge, while you're walking, while you're on this exercise or that exercise. You have to not use your thigh muscles, and that takes some effort. Just like with weight loss, you know how to count calories, but now you got to do it. You're going to encounter the cake. You're going to encounter the sodas. You're going to encounter those buffets or whatever it is that is your weakness or your situation, and you have to choose to not eat that or eat the other thing that's going to be healthier for you. You have to go exercise. You have to burn the calories off. You have to figure out how to use that skill properly. Just like with the knee, you have to figure out how to use your glutes properly. So if you had to pin me down on what's the single best exercise to help patellofemoral pain syndrome heal, I would say it's getting your glutes to turn on right without your thigh muscles working and being able to use them consciously and independently of each other. If you want to learn how to do this, I've got tons of videos here on YouTube that will guide you through that. I've put them in the Patellofemoral Pain Help playlist. There's a link for that down in the description below. And to go a step even further, I've got my whole treatment process that I walk my patients here in my clinic. I walk them through my treatment approach on fixing patellofemoral pain syndrome for the long term. It's in a program called the Patella Pain Recovery Program. There's also a link to that program down in the description below. Go check it out. You can learn more about it. It's over 30 videos that you won't find on YouTube. They're just in that program, and I walk you through step by step how to fix patellofemoral pain syndrome and other issues like chondromalacia patella, runner's knee, jumper's knee, patellar tendonitis, and patellar bursitis or knee tendonitis, knee bursitis. All of those problems are addressed in my Patella Pain Recovery Program. Hey, if this video was helpful for you, please give us a thumbs up. Please share this video with somebody you think needs to see this. If you want to share this with your healthcare provider, by all means, please do so. I am not afraid that I want them to see this, honestly. I think there's too many healthcare providers out there giving people the wrong exercises at the wrong time and unknowingly doing it. They're not trying to hurt anybody. They just haven't been through the training to figure out how to do this right, and I want them to learn. So if it's right for you, it's not right for everybody, but if it's right for you, please share this with your doctor. Please share this with your physical therapist. I would love to chat with them if they have more questions. And please comment below if you have any questions yourself. We love to answer questions. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you catch all the videos that we're releasing here in the future. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.